have struck me since coming to work at AB Walker are the personalisation of the funerals, if you choose to do so. Also, obviously, we'll come on and talk a little bit about direct cremations and unattended ones later, but is being able to personalise. There was a big Facebook post that went viral in Bracknell. It was a referee, he was showing the red card, they all blew their whistles. So there are other things within the service and within the day that you can actually tell people you want. Maybe it's a dance.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Absolutely. So, you know, you could have them all singing your favourite karaoke song if you wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no right or wrong these days. You can have a traditional, you know, service with church and a traditional style coffin and a traditional burial, but that isn't any different these days to having something just a bit out there, a bit more personalised.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important these days that people are able to say their goodbyes in the way that suits them and suits the person they love.
And I think a really important question that's in the media at the moment is about direct cremation, which we're not here to judge. There's no right, there's no wrong answer if that's right for you. It's about telling your, like funeral wishes, it's sharing it with the family that that's what you've chosen, who the provider is, what you actually get for that, for what you've purchased or what you've agreed to, so that everybody knows what's going to happen.
That's right. I think especially if a direct or unattended cremation is what you're thinking about, I really, really strongly urge you to talk to your family and tell them that those are your wishes.
Yeah.
Not because it's wrong or right or anything, because it's what you want. But if it really is what you would like, they need to maybe understand the reasons why, because sometimes families feel bereft when they've had no way of saying a formal goodbye. They've not had a service or a celebration of life. It's really difficult for them sometimes. So if you can tell them why those are your wishes and explain to them that maybe, you know, you would like them to have a big party afterwards or something like that, or remember you in a quiet way, or just whatever reason it is, but maybe just tell them the reason as well so that they understand. And it can be a big part of them not feeling that they've not provided you with a proper goodbye, if they understand why.
Sure, I think that's really important. I think the other thing with a direct cremation is to let them know that you will be taken away without them being able to see the body if they are not with the body.
That's right.
And that is quite an important point to talk about and put in your funeral wishes and include in your plan, especially if your children don't live near you, or your sisters or your brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, if you go for an unattended funeral, your loved ones don't get to come and say that goodbye that they could do in the Chapel of Rest if you're having a funeral with a service. But we at AB Walker can say that we do have the way of providing a slightly more personalised service, in that you will always know that your loved one was cremated locally. We will treat that person in the same respectful manner, and the funeral cortege will still be a hearse that they're transported from our premises to the crematorium.
Okay.
So there are some things that are worth thinking about, things about how your loved one will be cared for, how they will be transported, and where the cremation will be held as well. There's important things to think about too if you're considering.
Okay.